All right, I applaud you. You're finally getting around to doing something about that broken Roku remote, or the one where maybe some buttons work, but others have stopped working, and it's been weeks, if not months. Well, hopefully we can help you out. This is what happened to me. We've got a power button and a volume side button on this Roku that is not working, but everything else seems to be working. The right, left, up, down arrow keys. We can navigate through the kind of the main Roku page there. You can see it working. But the volume, check that out, unresponsive completely. And the power button to turn it on originally did not. The original remote to the TV works without problem, so I know it's an issue with the Roku remote. So hopefully we can help you out here. I've got 3 things to solve your problem today. Now, of course, you might have a Roku that's different from this. This is the streaming stick, and I don't know what model it is. I'll try to find the exact link and put it down in the description below. So you'll have to kind of compare and see. There's always newer models coming out. So this model may be obsolete, but maybe not. You know, that's why I'm making this video. It could help you out. So let's go ahead and get started. Step number 1, simple, obvious step. Change out the old batteries in your Roku remote. When was the last time you changed them? Simple step. And I have found that the Roku doesn't always accurately tell me when the device is running. It's got a little gauge on the screen, yeah, but sometimes maybe the button could be unresponsive or the unit could start to become slow. And maybe that will solve your problem. If it does not, we're going to move on to step number 2, which looks like this. So on the back of my remote, there's a battery cover, right? We're going to remove that, and underneath the battery cover, there's a little button. Can you see my thumb there? I'm holding that button down for a good 5 seconds, 6 seconds or so, and I'm going to let it go, and then I'm going to wait for like a good 30 to 45 seconds to see if that green flashing button right there, that little light, can you see it right next to the button? That's what it's going to look like, and it might automatically repair the remote to your TV after 30, 45 seconds. If it does not, if that green light keeps on blinking, we are going to remove the batteries altogether from the remote, and we're going to walk over to the TV, and we're going to unplug the Roku from the TV. Mine plugs into the back of it like this. It's kind of hard to get to, but through the HDMI input. And it's powered by a USB, and I'm going to unplug all that, and I'm also going to unplug the TV altogether from power. Just go ahead and just turn off the power to the TV and let it sit for a good 30 seconds or so unplugged without any type of power at all. And then I'm going to plug it back in, plug the Roku back in, and then put the batteries back into the remote. I'm only doing this because my TV and remote did not pair earlier, right? So what happens is you're going to see a pairing screen, and then it should or should not pair, right? You should see it, look up at your screen, and that button should stop. That green light should stop blinking, and you should have operability. If you don't, we're going to move on to the final step, which looks like this. We're going to go to the home setting on the screen here, and we're going to scroll down to where it says settings. Can you see that? And then go down to remote. Go ahead and click the setting. You can press rewind if I'm going too fast here. And we're going to set up a remote for the TV control. Go ahead and click yes, you hear the music, or no, you don't. Follow the on-screen prompts and instructions there. And this is an internal way to kind of repair your remote. And check this out. After it did that, I have full functionality. Look at that. I'm pressing the remote button or the volume up, volume down button, and it works, baby. It works. And the power button also, we'll test that turn it off, excuse me, and then turn it back on to make sure it has paired successfully.